Alright, again.
Thank you very much, respected Pandit. My dear respected elders, brothers and sisters, children, it is indeed a great honor for me to be here again to share in this very important period, a period of self-reflection, a period of devotion, a period in which we seek to distill all the negativity from ourselves. Part of what the rituals would have entailed tonight is the removal of negativity. And there is a reason why in the spiritual realm of things that the removal of negativity is important. Because negativity is a weight that does not allow you to live in a positive way. Negativity is a weight that tries to misdirect and misguide you. Negativity is something that can destroy a positive environment. It can create harm. It can create distrust. Negativity is designed by its nature to create harm, to create distrust, to break harmony, and to create mischief. And that is why part of the ritual tonight, an important part, is for us to all ensure that we remove that negativity from within ourselves, the negativity that surrounds us, and the negativity that seeks to pull us down than pushing us upwards. And it is not only understanding the negativity within ourselves, but it's understanding the negativity within society, the negativity within families, the negativity within communities, the negativity that exists anywhere in life that destroys positive energy, that destroys harmony. We have a responsibility to recognize that negativity, to identify that negativity, and to walk away from that negativity, to speak out against that negativity, and to do every single thing we can do to suppress that negativity. And if you look at life itself, when you look at our communities, and you look at those who are leaders, even in the Mandir, sometimes, you know, you're faced with so many negative thoughts and negative words that you sometimes question whether it is worth sacrificing, whether it is worth your time. But the very fact that spiritually we are taught, and spiritually we are led to understand that negativity is something that must be overcome. But this negativity must be overcome not only by personal growth and personal strength, but also by knowledge. And that is why coming out here during this period is important. It is not only devotion, it is imparting of knowledge, so that you become more knowledgeable of your environment. You become more knowledgeable of your faith. You become more knowledgeable about your belief. And if you become more knowledgeable about these things, together it will help us to become better human beings. It's going to help us to become better members of the family of humanity. And if we all, if you look at how we process things these days, if you see something negative on social media, you will hit that share button faster than if you see something positive. And when you see something negative, and when you see something that is damaging to someone, what do you do? How do we process that message? And we live in a difficult world today. We live in a world where you have AI, artificial intelligence, that can create deep fake. It can create this entire devotion and ceremony tonight and put a different twist to it, and you would not even believe. So that is why today it is even more important that we impart knowledge, we impart education. It is even more important that you do self-evaluation. It is even more important that you understand what the scriptures and what the devotion teaches us to do. And that is not to take things at the face value, to dwell for information for yourselves, to make decisions based on truth and facts. And we live in societies and in the world today in which misinformation seeks to direct the way we think. Misinformation seeks to divide societies. That is why tonight, Mandir, I'm very pleased to be associated with this Mandir. I think, if I'm correct, this might be my 5th continuous attendance to your Navratri function. And I was saying to the president of the Mandir that this is the Mandir that you feel comfortable in. And when you see the people in this Mandir, you see a family, you see a community, you see people who support each other. And that is what the value of the Mandir is. The value of the Mandir is not only the building, it's not only the spirituality, it's a space in which you can come together and support each other. It's a space in which you lend each other your shoulder. It's a space in which we share each other's sorrows and pains and successes. It's a space in which we heal each other. It's a space in which we uplift each other. It's a space in which we direct positive energy to support each other. If we deviate from what this space is, if we are to allow negative thinking and thoughts to destroy what this space is, then we're going to destroy everything that this space stands for. The devotion, the spirituality, the human nature of this space. So devotees, I am just pleased again to be here with you and to be able to lead a government that is working every single day for the upliftment of humanity. It's working every single day so that your children will have a better future, so that the older folks in our society can have greater benefits, so that we can provide better health care, better education, better roads. Prosperity is not only about money. Prosperity is about quality of life. Prosperity is about investment that gives you opportunity that you never had before. And I said recently, today we are celebrating how many of our Amerindian brothers and sisters are becoming nurses, becoming officers in the Guyana Defense Force. They're more these days, not because this generation is better, but because this generation now have access to secondary education that is important to give you the elementary entry requirement to these new opportunities. So I'm pleased, and I want you to know that the teachings of this great faith, the teachings of this great faith in which humanity and serving humanity is core of what the faith is. That is the principle through which this government is operating. ensuring that people are the core of everything we do. So devotees, brothers and sisters, I thank you once again for allowing me to be in this space with you. I thank you once again for allowing me to share this great blessing with you, in which we can come together and celebrate through faith, through spirituality, what life is and service to humanity. Panditji, you, the president and the executive of this Mandir, I want to thank all of you for the tremendous work that you are doing, and may God reward all of us. I thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for those warm and encouraging words to all devotees here this evening. And I can tell you, the words came from his heart, because when I met him last Wednesday, a few days ago, I didn't ask the question, he asked the question, which night should I go? What time should I go? I didn't invite him, but he said he always feel welcome here, he feel at home here, and he love to congregate with devotees that are attending our Mandir. Mr. President, once again, thank you very much for being here with us, and we really, really appreciate your presence. Please give a round of applause once again for our president. Thank you, thank you. Many devotees, once again I greet you with Jai Sitaram and Suswagatam, heartily welcome. I know we have many special guests here this evening. I'm aware of some of your names, I'm not aware of some of your names, so I don't want to call them before I get problem. But a special welcome to each and every one of you. As always, my devotees, I ask rather for you to turn your attention to our screen as we relate this evening's message, Katha, and is opportunity for you to read, for you to understand, for you to interpret together as one family. I always say we are one family whenever we come to satsang, whenever we're congregating, because we recognize we're all sitting at one level, and we are surrendering thyself as children to the Almighty. And so for those of you who were in satsang last evening, we went in depth and analyzed the simple word which is namaste, which simply means the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you, reminding each came from that Paramatma, from that same source of energy. The source of energy we came from, that you came from, I came from, it is the Paramatma. We are all connected at that very important spiritual level. And for the matter of fact, if you want to go a little scientific on the physical side, there are 5 main elements that are present in the body. We have heat, we have earth, we have air, we have fluid or water, and we have ether. Also from the physical side, all of these things are present inside each and every one of us without a second thought. And this evening, very appropriately, I want to continue on the same trend as you're seeing on the screen. Ek Yam, oneness, unity, harmony, sameness, identical, and you can continue to list how many synonyms you wish to add to that list. Ek Yam. We all know Ek means one. So Ek Yam is about harmony, unity, and oneness and identical. And so this important word, when other words are added to it, my dear devotees, as you see on the screen, I encourage you to read and interpret. It has different meanings. So Ekta, Tata, Binata, unity and diversity. Advaita, unity. Ekyamta, unity of the being or unity of the soul. Ekarya, unity of action. We all know karma means action. Ek Atana, unity of spiritual essence. And there's a long list if you to do your research when it comes to this very important term. But I want to bring to you these few this evening. Advaita. So he's speaking about ek, which means one. Non-dualism. All are one. There is no two, there is only one. Advaita is a concept in Vedanta that is championed by Shankaracharya. It tells us that the soul inside each person and the Brahmana, the creative force, are actually the same. I said that a few moments ago. Discovering this connection is a big momentum in a person's spiritual journey. Important. Very, very important for all of us. It's like finding out that you are part of something much bigger and more amazing that you realize. Think about it. You have this great energy inside of you. And the energy inside of me is the same energy in you. And we all have the ability to excel. We all have this ability to excel either socially, economically, and also spiritually. It is telling you that. So it's amazing that when you realize this thing. And knowledge, my dear devotees, Gyan will help you to understand this very important element of you. Sarvam kal vidam brahma. All this is indeed Brahman. An assertion of the pervasiveness of the divine in all aspects of existence. In the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 20, the words from Sri Krishna himself, not Pandit Sureshwar, the words from the Lord himself is guiding us here. As you read on the screen for yourself, I have word for word meaning for you to understand yourself. Sarva bhuteshu ye naikam bhavan avyam ekshate avid bhaktam vibhakteshu taj jnanam vidhi satika. In all the beings separated in different categories, Vibhakteshu speaks about diversity, all categories. The knowledge which sees the one inseparable reality, know it to be a sattvic jnana, sattvic knowledge. So when you come to that realization that all is one, you're seeing all as one, you're seeing all living beings as one, that is sattvic jnana, sattvic knowledge. That's the highest. That means says, the book says, right? Very, very important for you. Ek shati, one sees. Ek shati, one sees. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 80, verse 20 is guidance. Sattvic type of knowledge. The knowledge by which the one imperishable being is seen in all existence is sattvic. Though the terms constituted by the different body, mind, intellect, equipment are all different in different living creatures, the sattvic knowledge recognizes all of them as the expression of the one and the same truth, Satya, which is the essence of all in them. That one truth is in them. And this brings me now to the very important word, satsang. We are in satsang right now. And when we are in satsang, we may have a special desire of heart. We may have a special wanting. As human beings, we have different desires. The youngsters, they want to excel in education. Those who are in family life, they want to have a prosperous family, a happy family, united family, and so forth. But my dear devotees, there are some common things that we are searching for whenever we are in satsang. And these are only a few of them. The list can go on. So satsang comes from the word satya, which means truth, and sang, fellowship, association, congregation, in company, and so forth. Some of the truths that we wish to find out in satsang. who you are. We dealt with this thing several times. What are your duties and responsibilities? What should be your relationship with God? How to approach God? How you should treat others? And very importantly too, the purpose of your life. These are some of the truths that will help you realize who you are. And then ultimately lead you to sattvic gyan, sattvic knowledge. In the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, verse 18, chapter 5, verse 18, Vidya Vinaya Sampatni, Brahmane Gavi Hastini, Shunni Gavi Shwapa Kecha, Panditaha Sama Dharshina. You truly learned with the eyes of divine knowledge, see with equal vision a Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and even a carnivore, a dog eater. The words of Sri Krishna, once again, my dear devotees, Sama Darshina, you see with equal vision. Just giving some weight to the previous verse we just looked at. But a word here must stand out. Vinaya, humbleness. Humbleness, Vinaya, humbleness. It is there for you to read and see for yourself. When we perceive things through the perspective of knowledge, it is called prajna chakshu. Prajna chakshu, which means with the eyes of knowledge. Well, in this verse, Sri Krishna used a different term, Vidya Sampatni, which is the same thing. The Lord also added, as I told you earlier, Vinaya, which means humbleness. The sign of divine knowledge is that it is accompanied by a sense of humility. Humility, humbleness. While shallow, bookish knowledge is accompanied with the pride of scholarship. There's a comparison of the two, spiritual versus academic. This shift in vision also has the power to dissolve many social issues. Many social issues now. The prejudice based on race, caste, creed, or species find no ground when one sees with Sama Dharshina. You see all as equal. All as equal. Imagine how many devotees. Imagine. I put in that extra statement for us to ponder upon. Imagine a world where each individual recognizes the spiritual essence in others. Think about that. A world where all of us recognize the spiritual essence in others. It will be a world marked by harmony and mutual respect. And is implying one of the terms I mentioned earlier. Ekta tata binata. Unity and diversity. Unity and diversity. My dear devotees, unity and diversity. Despite we are all different based on our outlook, maybe our thinking is different, our jobs are different, our ages are different, so we have some diverse qualities, characteristics, attributes, but we are united. For example, right here tonight, about 200 of us or more, I know many of our outside. We are here for a united cause. That's why I always encourage when you come to satsang, you put your hands together, you close your eyes, you bow your heads, and we surrender thyself. Or rather, all of us, sarvam, all of us surrender ourselves to the lotus feet of the divine. We pray together. We pray together. When we pray together, the prayer not only helps us, it helps the Gao, which is the village. It helps the country, the Desh. It also helps the world, Jagat. So we pray together, unite. We are for a greater cause. Despite we have diversity, we can unite at the right moment. And for 9 nights, this is the 3rd night, we are going to continue to unite and pray together. And I'm telling you, I know many of you felt it already. Once you are deeply connected to your prayers, you're going to feel a divine energy. Because that's what congregational worship do. Congregational worship creates a different kind of vibration, energy among each and every one of us. So my dear devotees, this is my very short message. Akyam, which talks about oneness, which speaks about unity, harmony, sameness, and identical.
And we have the body song done by Pandit Randy and Dolak by Satish Singh. Uncle Lionel Harmonium. I ask Satidol and her family, the rest of the family, please come forward and bless Ashiana for us. Atidol.
बार बार दिल ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साले मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Ashiana, happy birthday to you. बेकरार हो के दामन कामलों में किसका, बेकरार हो के दामन कामलों में किसका, क्या मिसाल दो मैं तेरी नाम लूं मैं किसका. नहीं नहीं ऐसा हंसी कोई नहीं है जिसकी नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए, तुझे हजारों साल मेरी है. Happy birthday to you, oh, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Ashiana, happy birthday.
Guys, sit around.
You good? But you come out and make your cherry car and you come out and make your It is become for? Zero? Oh. said yes, I'm here. Yeah, yeah, did we get? You didn't say the bus. We said the bus, I'm here. Ready, concern, life.